Floss Tube. Okay, so sorry, I'm back down. I'm back down in the atrium and having my protein shake. Here I go again with the face thing. Having my protein shake and my coffee and just trying to relax a little bit. I think they've stopped now, but they were playing like really razzy jazz, like bebopping, noisy trumpet screaming jazz up here this morning, and I'm like, it's 5 o'clock, shut up. So I think they've mellowed out a little bit now, but just relaxing and having a little bit of breakfast. I have the Swiss Army cart here, check it out. It's all loaded up and ready to go for class. There we go again. So today is my first day of class, which I'm really excited about. And then when we break for lunch, I'm going to go for lunch with my 2 friends from my EGA chapter that I ran into today. Nope, there goes the jazz again. And then, of course, have the rest of my first day of class. And then tonight is the live auction and the raffle and all that stuff, and I entered for the raffle, so we're all going to go to that together and then probably have dinner and go to bed, and then I'll have my day 2 video up on FlossTube tonight by the time I go to bed. So anyway, yeah, that's it for now. Just checking in. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. So this is a really pretty hotel. This is some of the classroom space. That's my classroom. And then that is the registration and hospitality desk for the seminar. And around the corner is the banquet hall, and also where we're going to have the auction later tonight, and where merchandise night was. Dun dun dun. Okay, I'll check in with y'all later. Hey everybody. Okay, this is my tired face. Sorry for, this, but it's either this or don't update you. And I promised I would update you. Oh, sorry. Anyway, it's really loud downstairs. There seems to be some sort of douchebag convention going on. I don't know what it is, so I just came up to my room. So today was my first day of class, which was super awesome. I mean, at one point, I'm just like I'm making stitches, and I'm thinking, I'm effing taking like this 17th century embroidery class. Awesome. It's really fun to branch out and learn something new. Like I said yesterday, to me, still cross stitch is my therapy. It's my main therapy. It's easy for me to lose my thoughts about what's worrying me into making tiny little X's or kisses with thread. And the thing about this kind of needlework is you really have to think about it, and you have to learn, and you have to focus on your technique, and you can't zone out. Well, to me, I can't zone out. Other people probably can, but I can't. So anyway, but I love it's refreshing to learn something new and really fun. So anyway, took my class today, and on the advice of others who have been to many of these events before, I showed up to class. Well, they told me 30 minutes. I actually ended up showing up 45 minutes early, and the room was unlocked and everything. And so there had been several ladies had already been in there setting up their spots and getting close to the electric outlets, because we were allowed to bring our magnifying lamps and things like that. So I found a perfect spot and set up, and then I went walking around because I was a little worried I wouldn't hit my step goal today because, sitting in class all day. So I went walking around. It's a big, expansive floor where the classrooms are, or where my classroom is, and several others are. There's some other areas somewhere else that maybe don't have as much walking space, but this does. So that's awesome. So within like the first 10 minutes of class, I learned this cool trick about how to load a scroll frame, one of those wooden with the scroll rods and the screwy things on the end. So I'll share that with you guys in a future FlossTube.
video, it was awesome. I never thought about doing something like that. I've always used, God forbid, like masking tape and stuff. I don't use those frames anymore because Q-snaps are awesome. But yeah, it was super easy. Like, why didn't I think of this moment? So that was pretty cool. And then we started working on our design right away. And after the video, I will do a whole series of pictures from today. I don't want to like throw in a bunch of pictures and then transitions and pictures and transitions, because I'm just updating you guys. I'm not trying to be Steven Spielberg. So I know you'll forgive me for that. So after I'm done, blah, 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 I will share all the pictures from today. So you'll get a chance to see the, we're working on silk. It's like a very, very fine silk, some kind of silk, I don't know. But it's definitely different than cross stitch, because, you know, I'm even acutely aware of the fact that when I cross stitch, sometimes I just kind of hit the needle on my fabric just to adjust it in my fingers. And if you do that on this silk, you mark it. You've now put a pinhole in this very delicate silk. You can't do that. So anyway, yeah, it's definitely a different kind of needlework. So we started working right away, and you know, I know basic embroidery stitches from being a kid, you know, and learning in Girl Scouts, and you know, little tiny things I've done here and there, but you know, I haven't done a lot. So we did the satin stitch, and then we did this awesome grid over the satin stitch with metal thread, and there's like a gazillion kinds of metal thread involved in this project. There's silver, there's gold, there's different gauges, there's metal, there's gold gilded plating, you know, like flat metal strips. Don't get me started. So anyway, you get to work with all these different like silk fibers and fine silk sewing thread, which, by the way, the whole skein, like I put the entire like bunch of threads in my hand, and it feels like there's nothing there. Literally, if my eyes were closed and you put that whole skein in the palm of my hand, I wouldn't think you put anything in my hand. It's that delicate. It was incredible. And I tried to show you guys, like in the video, I took some video of it too. It doesn't come across. It looks like, yeah, what's the big deal? But seriously, it's so light. You can't even feel it hit your hand. So anyway, I felt really super accomplished until we got to the metal plating at the end of the day. And then I really wanted to like just run out of the room screaming. I don't like metal plating, because when you stitch it, you know, excuse me, the silk is already, you know, slick, and then you're putting metal plating on and you're trying to couch it and stitch it onto the silk. And it's just slipping over here and slipping over there. And you want me to lay down? I'm not laying down. It's crazy. And I don't like it. So we're working on one leaf. And then we have to finish the 5,600 other leaves in this damn thing. I'm exaggerating. But yeah, that's not fun. So, okay, so the day was a success. I met up for lunch with the other ladies in my chapter, and we went walking down the street a little bit. I just had a burger, nothing fabulous, but it was fun to get to see them and catch up. And then we came back, and I went into the boutique that we have here. It's like this whole huge meeting room that is basically our needlework store while we're here. If somebody needs scroll rods or a certain kind of fiber or needles or whatever, and there's tons and tons, I would say thousands of patterns here. I mean, they're selling everything. So I went walking around in the boutique at break, so I have haul to share with you again. Just a little bit of haul, though. That's not bad. And why am I trying to make an excuse to you guys? You're my people, right? You understand haul is a good thing. So this particular thing is, it's like super sentimental, and as soon as I saw it, I just grabbed it because I need to have it, not because I need another pair of scissors. But look, see the black cat? I had to have the black cat scissors. I miss my Hemi. So I bought those. And then I was looking for something to stitch that was cross stitch, because I was missing cross stitch today because of the stupid metal threads. And imagine my surprise when I found this necklace kit. I love it. So totally stitching that. Probably on the plane on the way home on Monday. And then I promised you guys yesterday I would share with you the tote bag that everybody gets for coming to this seminar. And I don't know if I can make my arm go out this far. Here. A little bit. There. It's like heavy duty, embroidered. It's a really, whoa, sorry. It's a really nice sized bag. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I was, they're selling them actually for $25 in the souvenir place. Like if you have a stitchy friend that you want to take something back for, and I'm like, I'm not buying one for anybody else, but, I love my bag. I'm super happy with that. So it's been a great trip so far. I have another full day of class tomorrow. This hotel is pretty expensive food-wise, and some of the staff are pretty rude. So I'm not looking forward to lunch tomorrow because we're in the, like the convention center area. So any restaurants that are down here, apparently a lot of stuff's just closes on Sundays. So I'm probably going to have to eat here at the hotel, and I don't want to because they're kind of jerks. So anyway, so there's that. But tomorrow I have a full day of class, and then we have the closing dinner banquet. Oh, and we had the auction tonight, and the raffle, which I did not win. I'm super sad that I didn't win the raffle. I bought like $20 worth of raffle tickets, and I put one in one bag for like $300 cash, and I put another, there was another one, it was a, believe it or not, a hand-stitched bra, which I would not fit, and but it was loaded with gift cards, and I thought, okay, cool. So I put in for that, and then I took the rest of my coupons and threw them all into the drawing for the Royal School of Needlework. It was like a collection of books, and then some swag with the RSN logo on it, and I really, really wanted it, and I didn't get it. So I'm sad about that, but oh well. The money went to a good cause, so fine, I'm okay with that. So anyway, it was really fun to watch an auction geared towards needleworkers, because like a lot of it was really beautiful jewelry, hand beaded and woven, and by really experienced needleworkers that are in the EGA. And some of it was cool gift baskets and needlework tools and things like that. But at one point I just kind of started giggling under my breath, because some of the things that came up, there's nobody but a needleworker would think that was awesome. And it was just cool to be in a room with a couple hundred of my stitchy sisters, just everybody oohing and awing about the same thing. It was really fun. So anyway, that was tonight. And then tomorrow, full day of class. And then the closing banquet, which should be fun. Hopefully I'm sitting at a table of nice people, but that's all I've met here is nice people, except for the one lady who almost ran over my foot with a scooter, but I don't think she really saw me. So it was kind of hard to tell if she saw me or she just didn't care. She was wearing really dark glasses, so I couldn't tell if she was like, oh, oops, or throwing shade. I couldn't tell. So anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. But it has been another fun and successful day at the EGA National Seminar, except for that metal plating. That's gotta go. I'm never using that stuff again. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
$325. I got a $300 bid, now $325. Somebody give me $325. $300 bid. I got a $300 bid, now we're doing $325. Thank you. $325. Now we do $50. I don't think she'll go much higher. $350 bid right here now. $350. I need $375.